तनुश्री दत्ता और नाना पाटेकर कंट्रोवर्सी में लगातार इंडस्ट्री के लोग सामने आ रहे हैं और अपनी राय रख रहे हैं। और रिसेंटली अर्जुन कपूर, परिणीति चोपड़ा और के मेनन से हमने बात की एंड दे हैड दिस टू से।
ऑनेस्टली आई रियली होप कि ये मी टू मूवमेंट का स्टार्ट नहीं है, क्योंकि इसका मतलब ये होगा कि ऐसी बहुत सारी स्टोरीज हैं एंड आई रियली होप ये फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट स्टोरी है, अगर ये सच है तो। सो आई रियली होप दिस इज़ नॉट द स्टार्ट। हैविंग सेड दैट, अगर कोई भी विक्टिम्स हैं, स्पेशली विमेन इन दिस इंडस्ट्री, एक्ट्रेसेस, अगर किन्हीं के साथ भी ऐसा कुछ भी हुआ है, I said it in my tweet also, I want every woman out there to come out there and speak, क्योंकि if they don't speak now, they will forever be suppressed. And personally, I've never gone through such an experience, but God forbid अगर ये मेरे साथ हुआ होता, I would have never kept quiet. So which is why I don't think keeping quiet is the solution ever. This is something very serious that has happened to somebody. If it has happened, again मैं बोल रही हूँ, if it has happened, I'm not taking sides because I wasn't there, so I don't know. But if it has happened, it is the worst thing that can happen to a woman. If we can't feel protected in our industry, in our country, then how can I live? How can I do anything? How can I work?
मेरी दो बहनें हैं इस इंडस्ट्री, और इंडस्ट्री छोड़िए, मेरी दो बहनें यहाँ पे काम करी है, मेरी और तीन बहनें भी। As a human being who has sisters, as a human being, I would, in living in this country, I would want that any woman feels safe. अभी क्या है ना, ये शोर शराबे में, ये चर्चे में एक चीज़ मिस हो रही है कि हम देख रहे हैं कि फिल्म इंडस्ट्री है या ये सब जगह होता है, वो रियलिटी है। आज एक लड़की ने वो हिम्मत दिखाई है कि उसने चर्चा शुरू की, एक सच्चाई लाने की कोशिश की। अगर वो सच्चाई है तो ज़रूर शी विल विन। वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट, वी हैव टू लर्न टू लिसन फर्स्ट। प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना, हम शोर शराबा चालू कर देते हैं, हम सुनते ही नहीं। तो लोगों को डर लगता है कि यार ये तो बात का पतंगर बन जाएगा। दैट गर्ल हैज़ कम आउट एंड स्पोकन अबाउट समथिंग that is so dreaded that you think a million times in this country before coming out and speaking about it. So she deserves to be heard before being judgmental, before taking sides, before pointing fingers, before making it a debate, before making it about will this be a movement, will we do that. You have to listen, you have to respect what has happened, you have to understand. हमको process करना पड़ेगा, ये हम सब पे उंगली उठाएगी।
Can speak of it as a principle, because I've not gotten the details of that case. I don't know, nor am I the judiciary, so I can't think now. But all I can say is that any kind of harassment needs to be looked into very, very seriously. That's all I can say.
Well, you know what, Sagarika, I really liked what Arjun Kapoor had to say. You know, he has sisters and
Right.
उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे से कहा है कि मैं नहीं चाहूँगा कि मेरी बहनों के साथ कभी ऐसा हो तो वो कभी चुप ना बैठे. And listen and understand. These are two things which are very important, you know, talking about communication. And of course, you know, even Pariniti was with him. Even she
Right.
had something to say.
Exactly, and I really respect what she said, that people should come out and voice out, and if something had happened with her, वो जरूर बाहर आती and she would have spoken about it. But initially she said that I really hope this is not a Me Too movement in India. I'd like to disagree on that, because I really hope that this is the Me Too moment that Bollywood is going to witness, because और सारे लोग आए और बात करें, क्योंकि अगर हमने अपनी आंखें बंद कर ली, that doesn't mean कि बाहर कुछ नहीं हो रहा है और सब कुछ ठीक है. I know she's trying to be really diplomatic and nice, and she is for if this incident has happened, she is for Tanushree Datta, but I really hope this is the Me Too movement in Bollywood.
Well, talking about all of this, you know, सिर्फ आज से ही नहीं बल्कि ऐसा काफी टाइम से चलता आ रहा है.
जी.
Even, you know, Raveena Tandon, when she was exclusively chatting with Zoom, उन्होंने अपने experiences जो है हमारे साथ शेयर किए. She also said that in 90s also, जब वो, you know, she was just beginning, she also had a chance to work with Nana Patekar, and she was kind of shocked in disbelief कि ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है, because he was so helpful when she worked with him. You know, she also received a lot of pointers while doing a lot of scenes with him. तो उन्होंने भी अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस जब हमसे बात की एक्सक्लूसिवली, तब शेयर किया कि 90s के टाइम पर अगर ऐसी कोई एक्ट्रेस होती थी, यू नो, व्हेन शी वुड गो थ्रू समथिंग लाइक दैट, तो कैसे उन्हें चुप करा दिया जाता
They
था.
wouldn't care.
They wouldn't care. At the same time, you know, she also said and mentioned कि ऐसी कितनी फिल्में थी जहाँ पर उन्हें अनकंफर्टेबल लग रहा था. She said कि नहीं, मुझे नहीं करनी थी डर, मुझे नहीं करनी थी प्रेम कैदी, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा करने से अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था. I wasn't feeling comfortable. And repeatedly उन्होंने ऐसा कहा है कि कहीं पर भी कभी भी आपको ऐसा लगे that you're not feeling fine and you walk out of there, it doesn't make you unprofessional. professional, it just makes you a strong human being.
Right.
ये आप दिखाता है आपका अपने personality कि आप कितने strong हो as a person.
So let's have a quick look at this phone conversation that Raveena Tandon had exclusively with Zoom.
Thank you for talking to us, Raveena. Somebody who's been really sort of pushing the movement that has come forward right now with the Tanush Datta case, with witnesses coming forward, and we got support from a lot of actors, and you especially have been really tweeting to push this. How have you looked at things, and how do you think, where can this movement go to?
See, like I said also, that obviously this is something that has, affected her life so badly that it's been 10 years to the incident, and this has been an, life-changing incident for her. So this is, obviously that has affected her so deeply, and there has to be some, element of belief that we all have to probably support in this whole thing. There have been evidences that have come out of some kind of harassment that has happened to this girl. If this is a girl who said this, stood up and said this then, and life was made so difficult for her that she had to move, she had to leave the country literally, and she just took off. And now when this whole thing has arisen again, see, times were different then and times are different now.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, it was something that all what we read was maybe newspaper headlines or magazines headlines that came to you 1 month later about, gossip or stuff that happens in our industry. But then again, how much was the truth and how much wasn't, because yellow journalism was very prevalent in the 90s, and you really couldn't prevent it because at that time, sorry, I am talking about the 90s at the moment, but at that time you could not really get so much of attention that is on the social media today. So even 2008, I don't think Twitter was there on 2008. I don't think there was so much of internet awareness, and I don't think there was so much of a change in the way the society thinks in today's day. And I think it is a welcome change to a certain extent. Welcome because it is something that now we can stand up and speak so, and it just is something that you can, whether it's people or it is the media, you can talk directly to them. There is no via method. So if you have something to put out, you can put it out on Twitter, you can put it out on your social media, you can put it out on your web page, you can put it out on Instagram, you can put it out, and people have a direct access to you. So I think times have changed, and I don't know, like I said, that it needs to be sussed out completely and to see where this goes, and I hope she gets all the legal help that she can get.
We see that, there is a lot of conversation. People are coming forward and discussing different things that they have been through as well, Some might not have said it quickly. You wrote a blog, way back about it, about how there was so much harassment that happened even in the 90s where you were a part of. And you spoke about how it's certain need for women to
Rudra,
work.
Yeah. It is, see, it used to be a male-dominated industry, absolutely. It was always a hero's word against, anything that anyone ever said. And it was, I would not only blame the actors, but it was this whole cabal that would go, a whole camp that would work with it, whether it was the PR people, it was the producers, or it was even the journalists. And I'm afraid, sadly, I should say that women journalists who would be, almost complicit in shredding a woman's reputation to bits. And, women would be just mocked and said, oh, she's delusional and she's a liar and she needs psychiatric treatment, or she's a pathological liar, or blah, 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 when you stood up and said the truth. And this is the kind of pressure that would be put. And then one would be removed from movies, or the whole camp would work against that one person. And this, sadly, is which I see is prevalent even now, which used to happen in the 90s, which has been happening since a long time, and women have borne this brunt silently.